Good day, folks. In today's video, we're going to talk about the DJI Mavic Mini and why I think it's the perfect travel drone. Let's just jump right in and take a look. So whether you're a professional drone pilot or maybe purchasing your first drone, maybe you're just looking for a drone that's nice and small and easy to travel with, don't overlook the Mavic Mini. I know there's a lot of people who have it in their head that this is just a toy drone, but it really is anything but. Now definitely when it comes to the Mavic Mini, it is not the most capable drone on the market. There are drones with much higher resolution, can fly faster, can fly farther, but there's a lot going for the Mavic Mini that make it a great travel drone. Now by travel drone, I'm not referring to people who just fly off to exotic locations. Now mind you, it is great for that as well, but also for people who film locally if you're maybe heading out on a road trip, or perhaps you're a hiker and you just want to capture some of the places you visit. This little compact drone is perfect for all scenarios. I've been actually taking this drone with me quite a bit lately when we're heading out on a road trip or maybe just doing an overnight trip. Now don't get me wrong, if we're heading somewhere where I really want to get really good quality video, I will pack my Mavic 2 Pro. But if we're just heading out for the day, quite often I pack my Mavic Mini. It's nice and small, and whether I'm going to film that day, it doesn't take up a lot of room and it's not inconvenient to bring. So there are many reasons why I think it is the perfect travel drone. First of all, it gets 30 minutes of flight time. That's pretty good for any size of drone. Now, of course, that is the manufacturer rating. You're going to realistically get more about 25 to maybe 24 minutes, but still that's a good amount of time for a drone this size. Another reason why I think it's a great travel drone is that the batteries that power the Mavic Mini are quite inexpensive. Now, inexpensive is subjective to different people, but when you compare to larger drones like the Mavic 2 Pro, the Autel Evo, some of those intelligent flight batteries can be well over $100, more closer to $150. So only having to spend $39 on spare drone batteries is actually quite refreshing. The other nice thing is that these batteries are actually quite small. So if you're going to be going on a trip, you could buy several batteries to get you through your entire trip. And that can be especially important depending on how and where you're traveling. Say you're going on a backpack trip and you're going to be away from traditional power. There's no way to charge up your batteries. You could theoretically buy 10 of these, stick them in your camera bag, and have enough power to get you through your whole trip. If you compare the size of the battery to a battery from the Mavic 2 series, you can see about one of these takes up about as much space as 4 of these. A battery like this will give you 27 minutes of flight time, whereas you could have about 4 of these for the same size, and that will give you 2 hours of flight time. And they're fairly light, so they're not going to add a lot of weight to your kit. So in those kind of situations, having a small compact battery that's very light is very beneficial. Now another nice feature about these batteries and the charging hub, when the batteries are installed in the charging hub, this charging hub becomes a power bank. You can plug in any device that is rechargeable by USB and charge it up. Now that can save you a little bit of weight and packing space because a lot of times when people travel, they like to bring a power bank. So with this setup, you can eliminate a standalone power bank and use this to double as a power bank as well. Now another really nice benefit of the Mavic Mini is the price. Here in Canada, they're $349. Now those prices are in US, but still you can see it's a pretty good deal for what you're getting. So if you're a person who doesn't do a lot of flying, you're not investing a lot of money for a product that could sit on a shelf for a lot of the year. On top of that, because of the low cost of the drone, if it happens to get damaged while you're out traveling, perhaps it gets stolen, or perhaps it gets confiscated at something like an airport, you're not out as much money compared to bringing a drone that costs $2,000 or more. DJI put a lot of effort into this drone and into the app, and it definitely doesn't feel like you're flying a toy when you have it up in the air. And lastly, the video quality on the Mavic Mini is actually quite good. Months ago when I was doing my initial reviews of it, I was actually very impressed on the kind of content that it could capture. In the past, I found drones in this price range usually tended to have poor video quality. The stabilization wasn't really all that good, but the Mavic Mini can produce some really stunning results. I have yet to have it out in a situation where I came back and looked at the footage and thought, oof, that's not really that great. Now, it's not 4K video like the higher end drones, but definitely 2.7K is more than enough for editing travel videos, capturing your adventures, and uploading them to social media such as Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I own many drones and I enjoy flying them all. I have found lately that I've been packing this quite a bit more. I do a lot of outdoor activities with my family. We love to hike, we love to explore, we like to get out and see new things. Quite often, if we're just out for the day, I'll bring a small messenger bag with me like this one here. I use it to keep things like my wallet, my car keys, my smartphone, a bottle of water, my GoPro, and the Mavic Mini also fits in there just nicely, and even the remote controller. It's a small, thin little messenger bag, and whether I'm going to be filming that day or not, it's not inconvenient to bring. And that to me is really important because there's many times that I've been out and I think to myself, geez, I wish I had my drone with me. I'm not going to just carry my Mavic 2 Pro or a Phantom 4 around with me if I'm really not intending to film. 99% of the time, if we're just heading out for the day, going to go do some adventuring or whatever, I always have the drone with me now. So now I can capture things that I may have missed in the past. Now don't get me wrong, the Mavic Mini does have some shortcomings. It doesn't have any flat color profiles, it has very limited manual settings, and it doesn't have all the intelligent flight features like something like a Mavic 2 Pro. But for the most part, it has everything I need to capture some really interesting footage. So definitely if you are in the market for a small travel drone, don't think of the Mavic Mini as just a toy drone for beginners or people who need a drone under 250 grams. It's a great all-around drone. Even if you already own a higher end drone, a drone like this you might still get some good use out of. Well folks, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button. That way you know you always get notified when I upload a new video. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.